Okay, the Coffee Industry Board was founded in 1948 and by the government of Jamaica. It's a statutory organization, and the purpose of the board at the time was the mission is to regulate the quality and to ensure that the interests of its stakeholders are served. Now, we had some bad experiences prior to 1940, and what the government did at the time was to create centralized pulping and finishing facilities to ensure that there was a certain minimum quality in Jamaica. Now, the board, the legislation is quite wide and was designed to protect all the stakeholders, and that's what we figure the CIB has done over the years. More recently, since the 1980s, the government, I believe with the help of the IMF, has moved from commercial practices to a strictly regulatory arm, and that's what the Coffee Industry Board now does. The board's role is defined into three main core processes. The first we'll call licensing, to ensure that all the coffee dealers in the island, people who can buy cherry coffee from farmers, have a coffee dealer's license. And then we have the Coffee Works, which must be certified by the Coffee Industry Board. We have to ensure that the equipment is competent to do the job. So that's what licensing does. Then we have certification, and you're in, Mr. Willis on my right is a certification manager. And sorry, that's my left. And their role is to ensure, first of all, to recommend the standards of Blue Mountain coffee and High Mountain coffee and Jamaican coffee generally, and to ensure that all the coffee that's submitted achieves the standard, and the coffee that isn't of that standard is rejected. Now, we also are involved in training and the transfer of best practices to our farmers. That's done through the advisory services. The certification department does training with our processors to ensure that the processing standards are among the best in the world. So this is the role of the Coffee Industry Board in our nutshell. Three core processes: licensing, certification, and advisory services.